What is up, guys? So I haven't done a video talking about Nintendo in a while. I've spoken about the Wii U briefly in previous videos, but I want to talk about kind of my relationship with Nintendo, where I stand with them, and what my kind of future plans are. Now, you all know that I do plan to get a Wii U in the near future because I want to play some of these games, Wind Waker HD, Super Mario World, Mario Kart, Smash Brothers, and the future Zelda games that are going to come out as well. But obviously Nintendo is no longer in the league with PS4 and Xbox One, so Sony and Microsoft. I think it's more or less confirmed because they can't. It's just too different. There's no need to go into the problems with Nintendo because that's a whole nother video. I could talk about Nintendo for an hour and still have things to talk about after that as well. But currently, I think Nintendo, for me, is purely Zelda only, because I believe that Zelda is their best game, and it's the only game that I personally look forward to all the time on a Nintendo console. Don't get me wrong, I really love the Mario games, I love Super Smash Brothers, I love Mario Kart, but they're games we all know and love, we've all played with our families, we all understand what they are, we know what they are. And there's nothing, even though we get excited for these games, like Super Smash Brothers, of course, we know what to expect and we know what we're getting. But the fact that we don't get too much of that with many other Nintendo games anymore. Now, a shout out to Mega and Boom did a video talking about Nintendo recently, and they've got so many, like they've got such a big library. He talked about in his video the amount of games that, well, the amount of series that Nintendo own, this huge library of games like Star Fox, F-Zero, kind of Donkey Kong, loads and loads of stuff. If you think about all the characters on Super Smash Brothers, think of all of their games. When was the last time we had a game involving one of those characters which wasn't Mario and which wasn't Zelda? It's very hard to think back. And why aren't they using that? Why aren't they utilising their library of games, and why are they just saving these characters that we all know and love for each Smash Brothers game? Like, I really want to play a new Star Fox game. That would be incredible. I think people would buy Wii U's especially for that, because hardcore gamers loved those Star Fox games. And the fact we haven't had one since we had one on the 3DS, but I believe it was, there wasn't one, I think it was on the GameCube. We didn't get any Star Fox on the Wii, we didn't get any F-Zero, we didn't get anything like that, and it's stressful to see because they've got such good series and all we get is Mario and everything like that, and Zelda. But like I said, for me personally, Zelda is the main selling point for Nintendo for me now, because I'm so into the PS4. That's my main source of gaming, and the only thing I want, which I can't get on the PS4, is Zelda, and that is why I'll buy the Wii U, will buy the Wii U. Of course, like I said, I will get the Mario games and everything as well, but Zelda is my main feature of why I want the Wii U. Now, I've got a 3DS, moving on to the 3DS briefly as well. I think the 3DS has still got a huge lease of life. It's still very popular, and I think that's what Nintendo are sort of focusing on at the moment. You get much more publicity with Nintendo, with 3DS games when they release. There's been loads of hype for Pokemon X and Y coming out. Much more hype than any Wii U game I've seen. There was loads of hype for Animal Crossing. There's loads more hype coming out for these upcoming games that are coming out. Now, I've only got 3 3DS games. I've got Luigi's Mansion 2, Ocarina of Time, and Mario Kart 7. Now, admittedly, I haven't played any of these since I completed Luigi's Mansion 2, and that was many months ago now. But I really do enjoy the 3DS. It's a great console. I'm going to be picking up the new Zelda game that comes out next month. May get it for Christmas, might get it earlier. And I also quite want to get Sonic, I think Sonic Lost World, that comes on the Wii U and the 3DS. I'm quite interested in getting both versions. I'll probably get the 3DS version first and the Wii U version when I get my Wii U eventually. Now, that's another good point about the Wii U, is that they've secured Sonic. It's a very good franchise to kind of have temporary exclusive rights for, and I think that's one kind of thing with the Wii U that they're doing right. But the rest of it is a shame to see Nintendo going down this route, because I'm a huge fan of them. I've owned all the consoles. I had the SNES, the N64, the GameCube, the Wii. Like I said, I will get the Wii U, and I've got the 3DS, I had the DS, so I've had more or less everything in my lifetime that I could get from Nintendo. And it is sad to see them dropping off the console war, because let's face it, it's Sony versus Microsoft now. Nintendo are kind of on their own. They've strolled down the wrong path. They've just gone right into the woods, and they've got themselves lost, and they've got themselves cornered into a corner that they can't get out of. People are looking at the Wii U and just laughing at it, and it is a shame. Now, hopefully things pick up when Mario comes out around Christmas time. They're definitely going to sell a lot of Wii U's for Christmas because of that game, so that's a positive. Zelda Wind Waker HD debuted at number 2 in the UK charts for all formats, so that's a positive. And when these games next year they do come out, it's going to pick up, but hopefully it's not too late, because of course the PS4 and Xbox One would have been out for quite a while then. People would have decided what they want to get, and if the Wii U isn't on their radar, it's not going to be after they've sampled the PS4 and Xbox One, in my opinion, unless they're hardcore gamers and they want these games that Nintendo are going to be bringing out. Now, that's just my kind of brief thoughts. I know I probably rambled on about a load of rubbish, but I just wanted to kind of talk about Nintendo for a little bit. So yeah, I want to get a Wii U. I'm looking forward to it, but I just want more. I want more from it than just Zelda. That's literally all that's grabbing my attention at the moment. So hopefully we get something new in the future. But yeah, and the 3DS though can keep on rolling. The 3DS is doing fine. So yeah, leave your thoughts on Nintendo down below, guys, and I look forward to seeing what you think. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.